What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean Green Lawn Service in freezing cold South GA, man. Ah, look at the ice on the car. I don't like working in weather like this, I'm gonna be honest with you. So Elro Mo's gone on a 2-week vacation, and Pastor Allen has something to do today. We've been at the convention, so anytime you come back from there, you're behind. I would be behind too, but I actually took a week of vacation. About 10 days of vacation after the convention. Really not 10 days of vacation because Thanksgiving's in there and all that, which I wouldn't work anyway. But anyway, it's just gonna be me and 002 today, man. We gotta go out there and tackle the college. And probably one or two more to do. At least one more gotta do. So, yep. We're gonna have work cut out for us today, man. But it's all good. In fact, it's 8:21 here now. I told him let's not even leave until 8:30. We'll go by, we'll gas up the equipment, and by the time we get to the college, it'll be about 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, it was supposed to be about 40 degrees. So I've gone out and cut before when it was 30, low 30s, under 32, frost still on the ground. No, I ain't wanting to do that. So anyway, waiting on 002 to get here. I got everything set up, running, ready to go. And I got out here a little bit early, so no big deal. But anyway, I'll check back with y'all. All right, here we go. We at the college. There's 002. We back to the original crew again. Yep. From 4 years ago or whatever it was. Man, I know y'all ain't gonna be able to see this, but pine cones under those trees, those trees, those trees. And I know there's gonna be a bunch around back. There was a bunch down on that end last time. Because Elro was, by the time I realized what was going on, he was almost had cut all up, but he was stopping with his grabber, grabbing them, which takes forever, but I didn't know they were down there. So anyway, we about to get out here. It is 8:59. Say 9 o'clock, we about to start. 9 o'clock and 39 degrees. So at least it's warming up. Yeah. You may be wondering why I'm doing that. It's not so bad right here, but on this property, the only way to get in the parking lot is through these water drainage areas, or to hop the curve. And when I'm out in there, the shortest point to get to the woods is to go across there and hop the curve. So what I decided to do, I actually thought about it'd be better if I had like 5 or 6 cans to bring out here. I get here and fill them all up, set them over the curve, hop the curve one time, and then run back and forth over there and throw them in the woods 1 can at a time. That's about all I can take. All right, so now what I'm getting up, like this pine cone here, I won't get it up. The blades will pulverize that. There's nothing to it, but these, they won't chop up. They'll be all over the place. So there's a lot of these out in here we won't even pick up. We'll just mulch them up. Over there's a bunch. Y'all probably can't see it that good on camera, and I don't want to walk over there. And I'm not going to record all of this. I was just giving you a snapshot. So I got pine cones down there, a bunch over there to pick up. There's a bunch out there. And then there's probably some on that other side over there, some that we can't mulch. And of course, y'all already saw me do those out back. So this will probably take, you know, I am, got a message here from somebody. Anyway, I forgot what I was doing now. So I'm 30 minutes in right now, basically. 31 minutes into picking up pine cones. I am an hour and 25 minutes into edging and picking up pine cones. 002 is still string trimming. So he's normally somewhere around an hour and a half, between an hour and a half and 2 hours. It's usually what it takes us to trim it. It normally takes about 50 minutes or so to edge it. I mean, you can do it faster than that if you want to just run with it, but 2 of us ain't no sense in getting in no hurry, you know. So what we'll have out here, we'll have about 2 hours before we start cutting. Because the next thing 002 will do is get on the X1, and he'll run around like that big limb out there. Anywhere there's big limbs, he'll throw them on the front of it and take them to the wood line. So it'll be a good 3 hours. We'll be a solid 2 hours in before we ever start cutting any grass. And this is about a 3 hour cut out. Well, 6 hours of cutting, 2 more's about 3 hours. So, and then of course, once I get the pine cones picked up, I'm gonna go around. I take the blower. Stand-on's invaluable out here. You can see it with doing the pine cones. But I take the blower down these curbs. I don't know if y'all can see all them leaves. They're not bad here, but in some areas they are. I blow all those leaves up into the grass best I can before we start cutting. And that way we get them out of the parking lot. Now we don't blow this whole parking lot off, but we do around, I try to get about 6 foot out from the curve and blow everything in. And we'll chop it up good. That way it's not full of, you know, the parking lot's not full of leaves. Now this is worse than normal, I will say that. There's 2 things. One, it's been a month since we've been here, so it takes longer to pick up. When we come every week, probably about 6 of those trash cans on the whole property and we're done. I think I probably got close to 6 back there. If not, I know I'm over 6 now. And then the other thing is we had a storm come through, so we got some pretty good winds, because normally there's not pine cones all out in there. That's something I don't normally have to pick up. So anyway, that's just part of it. You know, maybe I should have a clause in there for storm cleanup or something. I don't. But you know, it's something to think about in the climate we live in, where a couple of tropical storms, we usually get the wind off of a couple of hurricanes a year here. So anyway, I'm fixing to go dump these, and then I'm gonna get back to work, and then I will just check back with y'all later. Oh, and I just noticed what these headphones and this beanie hat look like on top of my head. I used to work with a guy at the boat plant, and he said, can't nobody wear a beanie like Gerald Greenlee wears a beanie. So there you go. Here we are. Oh, that clock's, man. I was about to say, dude, we done took forever. But that clock's an hour ahead, so it's 2:40. So 5 hours and 40 minutes. Not too bad, not too shabby. Leaves all over the parking lot. Got all the pine cones gone from out there though. Chopped up a bunch of them. So anyway, Gotta go get something to eat now, man. Then we got 2 more, be done. Check back with y'all. All right, this is our newest property. It's this house and this house. So it's about 2, I don't remember what I come up with now, maybe it's 2 point something acres. It's under 3. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's our first time cutting this one. And that little gate I was worried about getting in, I got about a 1/4 inch on each side. Like the little skid plate on the deck, just about rub. Yeah. Which I don't guess it really sticks out any more than the band. But anyway. Huh? Yeah, well, they ain't mine, thank the Lord. Anyway, that's it for today. We just hit 8 hours, done hit 8 hours, a little over 8 hours. Yep. A little over 8 today. Yep. Uh oh, don't spin, baby. That's some soft stuff I'm parked in. All right, Josh, I'm gonna put my seatbelt on, man. Hold on. Here we go. It comes down to this next house here, basically. They had been out there blowing up around them pecan trees. I guess they were trying to get pecans up. The leaves was thick, man. It was like 6 inches thick when I run over them. I chopped them all up. I hope the pecans went in them. They didn't tell me nothing about no pecans, so. Anyway, we got that done, and that's it for today. It's about to get dark. Good thing that's it. That's the thing about this time of year. You can't work too late in the afternoon. But 5 o'clock's late enough anyway. There've been some times from daylight to darkness I'm raining 13 hours out here cutting grass. That's back when 002 was making $10 an hour and he thought it was a bunch of money. He thought you was getting rich, didn't he? I used to slave drive them boys. And then I started charging more where I could pay them more. Oh man. They work 13 hours, get $130 in cash. Y'all to be telling the IRS about that. Thought they was big timing. Bought a bunch of stuff though. Bought a computer. Bought you another bow, which you traded in kind of on the bow or something, didn't you? And I remember the first thing you really saved up to get though was a computer. 002 used to have so much money, I'd ask him every week, how much money you got? I don't know. I don't know. Now he's done started driving and he knows how much he's got. Nothing.
That's expensive.
Yeah, that's when that Tacoma's full when I get in it. But anyway, that's a wrap on today. So appreciate y'all watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of time lapse. I did a long time lapse of cleaning up the back, all the pine cones, and I'll speed it up real fast. Anyway, hey, appreciate y'all watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Have a great day.